The making of Winchester 73 brought together a talented cast through a fascinating selection process. Director Anthony Mann wanted James Stewart for the lead role, but it wasn't an easy choice. After working together on 2 low-budget films, Mann saw Stewart's potential for more challenging roles. With Stewart on board, the rest of the cast came together. For the character of Lynn McAdam's rival, Dutch Henry Brown, Stephen McNally was selected. Known mostly for supporting roles, McNally impressed Mann during screen tests. His intensity and menacing presence made him perfect for the part. The female leads were crucial too. Shelley Winters, known for her dramatic chops, took on the role of Lola Manners after proving she could handle both drama and comedy during her audition. Duryea, famous for playing sneering villains, joined them as Waco Johnny Dean. He had worked before with Stewart and shared great on-screen chemistry. However, one of the most memorable performances comes from milliner-turned-actor Rock Hudson as young Bull. Hudson initially struggled with his lines due to nervousness, so they decided to dub over some dialogues later. Despite this minor hitch, he delivered a standout performance opposite Tony Curtis, who played his brother, Indian Chief Red River Davy. Interestingly, another actress tested for Shelley Winters' part, Audrey Hepburn. However, she lost out because she seemed too sophisticated compared to the rougher character depicted in the story. Nonetheless, her test proved beneficial, leading to her being noticed by Paramount executives, which eventually landed her the iconic role in Roman Holiday. All these decisions shaped what became a successful and influential Western film. Each actor contributed significantly to creating this classic, filled with suspenseful confrontations, blazing gunfights, and interpersonal conflicts, leaving viewers captivated till today. Anthony Mann, the director of Winchester 73, brought his unique vision to the Western genre with this classic film. Known for his emphasis on character development and visual storytelling, Mann approached Winchester 73 with a focus on realism and psychological depth. Collaboration was key to Mann's process. He worked closely with cinematographer William Daniels to create striking images that reflected the harsh beauty of the American West. Their partnership resulted in scenes filled with tension and atmosphere, enhancing the narrative's exploration of vengeance and obsession. Mann drew inspiration from various sources, including the work of pioneering Western directors like John Ford and Howard Hawks. However, he sought to differentiate himself by delving deeper into the complexities of human motivation. This influence can be seen in the multi-dimensional portrayal of protagonist Lynn McAdam, played by James Stewart. Stewart himself contributed significantly to the film's success. Having previously worked with Mann on several projects, he understood the director's vision and delivered a powerful performance that anchored the entire production. Through rehearsals and discussions, Mann and Stewart fine-tuned the character, resulting in a nuanced interpretation of the classic Western hero. The supporting cast also played a crucial role in realizing Mann's vision. Character actors like Stephen McNally, Millard Mitchell, and Shelley Winters added layers of complexity to the story, creating a rich tapestry of personalities and relationship. Overall, Mann's direction for Winchester 73 emphasized authenticity and emotional resonance over stereotypes and spectacle. By focusing on character development and visual storytelling, he created a timeless Western that continues to captivate audiences today. Let's talk about the 1950 Western hit, Winchester 73. This classic follows the story of Lynn McAdam, played by James Stewart, seeking revenge against his brother after being wronged years ago. A particularly memorable scene is when Lynn confronts his brother during a high-stakes shooting competition. It leaves quite an impression. Throughout the movie, there are several intriguing facts worth mentioning. For instance, did you know that famous director John Ford was originally set to lead this project, but left due to creative differences? Or how about the fact that Anthony Mann directed 5 films starring James Stewart following Winchester 73, making their collaboration iconic in Hollywood history? We're curious if our viewers have any special memories or experiences tied to this movie. Perhaps you saw it during its initial release, or shared a viewing party with friends more recently. Whatever your connection may be, do share in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. As we delve deeper into this timeless piece, stay tuned, because there will be plenty of surprising, humorous, and emotional moments uncovered along the way. In the late 1940s, director Anthony Mann and producer Stanley Kramer collaborated on a groundbreaking Western film, Winchester 73. This classic was notable for its intricate storyline, which revolved around a prized rifle and followed it through various owners, highlighting themes of vengeance and justice. The making of this iconic film presented several unique challenges and called for novel solutions in terms of set design, location selection, and technological innovations. The filmmakers decided early on that they wanted realistic sets reflective of actual frontier towns rather than stylized Hollywood backdrop. They sought out authentic buildings and landscapes across California and Arizona to capture the rugged beauty and harshness of life on the American frontier. Among these chosen locales were the historic mining town of Brodie, California, now a state historic park, and Oak Creek Canyon near Sedona, Arizona, both offering stunning natural sceneries and period architecture essential for establishing the right atmosphere. One significant challenge faced by the crew involved recreating the vast plains and mountainous terrain synonymous with the Wild West, while staying within budget constraints. To tackle this issue creatively, they utilized matte paintings and rear projection techniques to extend the perceived depth and breadth of their outdoor scene. These cutting-edge visual effects allowed them to portray expansive vistas and dramatic topographies without leaving the confines of their shooting stages. Additionally, the production team meticulously crafted detailed interiors for saloons, hotels, livery stables, and other establishments frequented throughout the film. Each piece of furniture, prop, and decorative element served a dual purpose, enhancing realism while also contributing to the narrative flow of the story. Another standout feature of Winchester 73 lies in its impressive cast, including James Stewart, Shelley Winters, Dan Duryea, Stephen McNally, and Rock Hudson, all delivering memorable performances. Their collective talent breathed life into the complex characters populating this richly woven tale. Despite numerous obstacles encountered along the way, ranging from unpredictable weather conditions to limited resources, the cast and crew persevered, ultimately producing a timeless cinematic masterpiece, still resonating with audiences today. Winchester 73 is a classic Western film released in 1950, known for its exciting plot and impressive cast. Directed by Anthony Mann, the movie explores themes of revenge, honor, and the struggle for power. The film follows the story of Lynn McAdam, played by James Stewart, as he seeks vengeance against his brother Dutch Henry Brown, portrayed by Stephen McNally. Along the way, they both compete for possession of a prized Winchester Model 1873 rifle, leading to a series of dangerous encounters and conflicts. The movie features an ensemble of talented actors, including Shelley Winters, Dan Duryea, and Millard Rocky. Each character brings their own unique personality and motivations to the storyline, creating a rich and engaging narrative. One notable aspect of Winchester 73 is its exploration of the human condition. Through the lens of the Wild West, the film delves into themes of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. These complex issues add depth and nuance to the already thrilling plot. Furthermore, the cinematography in Winchester 73 is exceptional. From sweeping landscapes to intense close-ups, each shot adds to the overall tension and excitement of the film. Additionally, the score complements the action on screen, heightening emotions and driving the story forward. Overall, Winchester 73 is a must-see for fans of classic Western films. Its gripping plot, memorable characters, and stunning visuals make it a standout addition to any film collection. The Western genre has always been known for its powerful musical scores, and Winchester 73 is no exception. This classic film boasts a riveting soundtrack that heightens the tension and drama throughout the storyline. Composed by the talented Danielle amphitheater, the music was designed to underscore the intense emotions portrayed on screen. A master of his craft, Amphitheater had previously worked on several films before taking on Winchester 73. His approach to scoring movies focused on creating pieces that would enhance the narrative while staying true to the overall mood of the scenes. The main theme of the movie revolves around the iconic rifle itself, the Winchester Model 1873. To capture its significance, Amphitheater composed a bold and triumphant melody that resonates with the weapon's legendary status. As the plot unfolds, we hear various renditions of this central motif, each time reflecting the changing circumstances surrounding the precious firearm. One notable aspect of the score is its seamless blending of classical orchestration with traditional Western element. For instance, the incorporation of harmonicas, banjos, and other folk instruments adds authenticity to the setting and enhances the audience's immersion into the Wild West atmosphere. Moreover, the soundtrack also features poignant solo performances during moments of introspection or revelation among the characters. These softer passages create a stark contrast against the more bombastic sections, effectively highlighting the emotional depth of the scene. Interestingly, some sources suggest that Amphitheater drew inspiration from actual historical events related to the era depicted in the movie. By researching the music popular during those times, he managed to infuse a sense of realism into his compositions, making them even more compelling for viewers. When asked about his work on Winchester 73, Amphitheater stated, "I aim to create a score that truly reflects the spirit of the Old West, while supporting the dramatic arc of our tale." He certainly succeeded in doing just that, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in the process. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of this classic film's soundtrack, it becomes clear that every note played serves a purpose, enriching our experience and elevating the overall quality of the production. In turn, these carefully crafted melodies help establish Winchester 73 as a timeless piece of cinema worthy of appreciation by generations to come. Upon the debut of Winchester 73 in 1950, the film faced initial skepticism from the press. Many, including critics, questioned if James Stewart, known primarily for his more elegant roles, had the grit to embody a tough Western protagonist. The release came amidst the shadow of Broken Arrow, which had yet to air but already garnered a reputation. Stewart's on-screen transformation, particularly during a tense scene where he confronts Dan Duryea, startled moviegoers, eliciting gasps of surprise. This pivotal role marked a turning point for Stewart's career. It was after a series of box office disappointments post-war that Winchester 73 seemed to reignite his cinematic standing. The film's success was a crucial part of Stewart's renewed contract with Universal International, securing his position as a versatile actor capable of transcending genres. The movie's impact was undeniable, as it showcased Stewart's ability to delve into a different character type, validating his potential beyond the confines of his previous roles. Despite initial doubts, Winchester 73, this classic tale, stood the test of time, proving that Stewart's performance was anything but a fluke. Today, the film remains a testament to his remarkable thespian prowess, particularly for those who would have dismissed him as the Thin Man before its release. Upon the debut of Winchester 73 in 1950, the film faced initial skepticism from the press. Many, including critics, questioned if James Stewart, known primarily for his more elegant roles, had the grit to embody a tough Western protagonist. The release came amidst the shadow of Broken Arrow, which had yet to air but already garnered a reputation. Stewart's on-screen transformation, particularly during a tense scene where he confronts Dan Duryea, startled moviegoers, eliciting gasps of surprise. This pivotal role marked a turning point for Stewart's career. It was after a series of box office disappointments post-war that Winchester 73 seemed to reignite his cinematic standing. The film's success was a crucial part of Stewart's renewed contract with Universal International, securing his position as a versatile actor capable of transcending genres. The movie's impact was undeniable, as it showcased Stewart's ability to delve into a different character type, validating his potential beyond the confines of his previous roles. Despite initial doubts, Winchester 73, this classic tale stood the test of time, proving that Stewart's performance was anything but a fluke. Today, the film remains a testament to his remarkable thespian prowess, particularly for those who would have dismissed him as the thin man before its release. One of the most memorable scenes in Winchester 73 takes place in Tascosa, where Lynn McAdam, played by James Stewart, confronts Dutch Henry Brown, his brother and enemy. Director Anthony Mann skillfully builds tension through tight close-ups of both characters, capturing their intense emotions. Cinematographer William Daniels enhances this confrontation with low-key lighting and dramatic shadows. Stewart later commented, "That scene was electric. It felt like we were two gunslingers squaring off in a real duel. The intensity of their rivalry reaches its peak when they simultaneously reach for their guns, a moment made even more suspenseful due to the split-screen technique used by Mann." Another unforgettable sequence occurs during the climactic shootout at the Rock Ranch Saloon. Here, Mann masterfully combines editing camera angles and staging to create chaos and excitement. As bullets fly and barroom furniture gets destroyed, while Earp, portrayed by Geer, calmly walks around, restoring order amidst the madness. This juxtaposition underscores the danger and lawlessness of the Old West while highlighting the steadfast determination of certain individuals. The final significant scene happens after Lynn has finally defeated Dutch. Instead of killing him, he hands over the prized Winchester rifle, stating, "It's better than you deserve, but it's all I got left." With this act, Lynn symbolically relinquishes his desire for revenge and accepts responsibility for his past actions. According to Stewart, this closing scene encapsulates the entire theme of the movie: how vengeance can consume us if we let it. Through powerful performances, innovative techniques, and thoughtful thematic elements, these iconic scenes continue to resonate with audiences today. Winchester 73, a 1950 American Western, garnered attention with its exclusive press screening held at the Shubert Theater in New Haven, Connecticut, home of Olin Industries, on 1 June. The film's lavish launch in New York City followed a week later on 7 June at the prestigious Paramount Theater. Starring the legendary James Stewart, the movie is part of his acclaimed filmography, which includes 12 films in the National Film Registry. The star's captivating performance earned him a special place in cinema history, alongside young James Best, in a memorable scene that spotlighted his non-speaking role as Roscoe P. Coltrane's predecessor. This classic tale of revenge traverses the Wild West, leaving an enduring legacy that still resonates with fans. Winchester 73, a 1950 American Western, garnered attention with its exclusive press screening held at the Shubert Theater in New Haven, Connecticut, home of Olin Industries, on 1 June. The film's lavish launch in New York City followed a week later on 7 June at the prestigious Paramount Theater. Starring the legendary James Stewart, the movie is part of his acclaimed filmography, which includes 12 films in the National Film Registry. The star's captivating performance earned him a special place in cinema history, alongside young James Best, in a memorable scene that spotlighted his non-speaking role as Roscoe P. Coltrane's predecessor. This classic tale of revenge traverses the Wild West, leaving an enduring legacy that still resonates with fans. Released in 1950, the Western film Winchester 73 quickly captured audience attention with its thrilling tale of vengeance and competition over a highly sought-after rifle. This classic starred James Stewart as the protagonist, Lynn McAdam, who seeks revenge against his brother Dutch Henry Brown, played by Stephen McNally. Directed by Anthony Mann, the movie was praised for its gritty realism, departing from previous Western films filled with cliches and stereotypes. The film's release came during a time when Americans were experiencing rapid change after World War II. Post-war prosperity led to increased leisure time, making movies like Winchester 73 popular forms of entertainment. Audiences connected with the storyline of ordinary individuals navigating moral dilemmas while striving for justice, something many could relate to in their own lives. Moreover, Winchester 73 significantly influenced pop culture through its innovative cinematography and character development. For instance, it pioneered the concept of interconnected stories featuring various characters revolving around one central object. In this case, the titular Winchester Model 1873 rifle. Its success paved the way for future productions adopting similar narrative structures, including Akira Kurosawa's renowned Japanese epic Seven Samurai. On another note, the movie sparked conversations around gun ownership and responsibility. While celebrating the craftsmanship of the iconic lever-action rifle, it also highlighted the destructive potential of firearms if misused. In doing so, Winchester 73 subtly contributed to broader societal debates regarding guns still ongoing today. Additionally, the film reflected upon cultural values prevalent at the time, particularly masculinity and honor. These themes have since been analyzed extensively by historians and scholars studying American society during the mid-20th century. As such, Winchester 73, though set in the Old West, provides valuable insights into contemporary issues faced by post-war America. Winchester 73, a 1950 classic, has a perfect rating of 100% based on 27 critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. The film stars Geer as Wyatt Earp and was initially criticized for his portrayal by the actor himself. In one scene, Dutch Henry, played by Geer, plays cards against Joe Lamont, who is an Indian trader at Riker's bar. Henry lays down a full house, stating that he just missed the dead man's hand two pair, aces and eights, so nicknamed because Wild Bill Hickok was said to hold such a hand when he was murdered in Deadwood on August 2, 1876, almost a month later. Lamont had 4 trays. Winchester 73, a 1950 classic, has a perfect rating of 100% based on 27 critic reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. The film stars Geer as Wyatt Earp and was initially criticized for his portrayal by the actor himself. In one scene, Dutch Henry, played by Geer, plays cards against Joe Lamont, who is an Indian trader at Riker's bar. Henry lays down a full house, stating that he just missed the dead man's hand two pair, aces and eights, so nicknamed because Wild Bill Hickok was said to hold such a hand when he was murdered in Deadwood on August 2, 1876, almost a month later. Lamont had 4 trays. Winchester 73, directed by Anthony Mann and released in 1950, was met with positive critical reception upon its release. The film gained widespread acclaim for its innovative storytelling techniques and high production value. Notably, it was one of the first films to employ location shooting extensively, lending authenticity to the Western genre. The film follows McAdam, played by James Stewart, on his quest for revenge against his brother Dutch Henry Brown, who stole his valuable Winchester rifle. Alongside Shelley Winters and Stephen McNally, Stewart delivers a memorable performance that resonated with audiences and critics alike. Critics praised Winchester 73 for its tight narrative structure and taut pacing. In particular, Bosley Crowther of the New York Times commended the film for its excellent cast and direction. He noted that Mr. Stewart gives another of his tense performances, playing a man obsessed by hatred, but trying desperately to keep cool. Additionally, Variety called the film a top-notch Western drama with a fast pace set throughout. Audiences flocked to see Winchester 73, which became a box office hit. Its success solidified director Anthony Mann's reputation as a masterful storyteller and cemented James Stewart's status as a leading man in Hollywood. Moreover, Winchester 73 earned several award nominations, including 2 Academy Award nods for Best Sound Recording and Best Film Editing. While it did not win either category, being nominated alongside other prestigious films was a significant achievement. These recognitions highlighted the hard work and dedication put into making Winchester 73 a top-quality motion picture. Overall, the accolades bestowed upon Winchester 73 were indicative of the film's lasting impact on both the Western genre and cinema more broadly, the film's influence can still be felt today, underscoring the importance of thoughtfully crafted stories and compelling visuals in capturing viewers' attention and leaving a mark on cinematic history. During the filming of Winchester 73, actor James Stewart was known for his love of guns. He spent much of his free time on set learning about the various firearms used in the movie. His dedication paid off when it came time to shoot the climactic scene. Stewart handled the famous Winchester rifle with such skill and confidence that the director decided to use fewer stunt doubles. The film's star-studded cast also included Shelley, who had a memorable experience while shooting her death scene. To create the illusion that she had been shot, the special effects team used squibs, small explosive charges, attached to her costume. However, they accidentally overloaded one of the squibs, causing it to explode with more force than intended. Winters was left with a painful burn on her shoulder, but she refused to let it slow down production. Another fascinating story comes from the film's location scouting process. Director Anthony Mann wanted to find the perfect spot to shoot the dramatic chase sequence through the mountains. After searching high and low, he finally discovered the ideal location in Colorado's Rocky Mountains. But getting there wasn't easy. The cast and crew had to travel by train, then horseback, before hiking up steep trails carrying all their equipment. Despite the challenges, they persevered, and the resulting scenes are some of the most breathtaking in the entire movie. Off-screen, the relationships between the actors were just as intriguing. For example, James Stewart and Stephen McNally, who played rivals in the film, were actually close friends in real life. They would often spend their downtime together, swapping stories and sharing laughs. This friendship added an extra layer of complexity to their on-screen rivalry, making it all the more believable and engaging for audiences. Lastly, Winchester 73 holds a unique place in cinema history as one of the first major films to explore the theme of gun violence in the American West. While other movies glorified gunfights and quick draws, this classic took a more nuanced approach, examining the consequences of violence and the moral complexities of the frontier era. This bold choice helped make Winchester 73 a standout hit, and solidified its status as a timeless Western classic. Released in 1950, Winchester 73 holds a significant place in film history as one of the first films to establish the Western genre's popularity. Directed by Anthony Mann, this classic introduced a new type of Western hero, complex, morally ambiguous, and deeply human. The movie's innovative narrative structure, focusing on a single weapon passing through various owners, was groundbreaking. This approach allowed for multiple storylines and character studies within a single overarching plot, influencing later anthology-style films like Pulp Fiction. Moreover, Winchester 73 marked a turning point in James Stewart's career. Known primarily for lighthearted roles until then, this film offered him a darker, more intense character, paving the way for his transformative performances in other noir films. This influential picture also set the stage for many tropes associated with the Western genre today. Ideas around vengeance, honor among thieves, and the dichotomy between civilization and lawlessness all found early expression here. Furthermore, it presented strong female characters who were not mere love interests, but active participants in their own destinies, ahead of its time during the post-war era. Overall, Winchester 73, with its unique narrative style and thematic depth, left an indelible mark on both the Western genre and American cinema at large. Its exploration of humanity amidst violence remains thought-provoking even today, continuing to inspire future filmmakers. Did Winchester 73 leave a lasting impression on you? This classic Western starring James Stewart follows the journey of a prized rifle and the men who covet it. For many, this film evokes memories of a simpler time and offers a glimpse into the past. Perhaps you recall seeing this movie at a local theater during its initial release, or maybe you discovered it later through television reruns or home video. Either way, Winchester 73 likely holds a special place in your heart. The film's exploration of obsession, revenge, and the human condition has resonated with audiences for decades. Its themes continue to inspire discussion and analysis among cinephiles today. Maybe you have your own thoughts on what makes this movie so compelling. If you're willing to share, we'd love to hear about your personal connection to Winchester 73. What moments stood out to you? How did the film influence your perspective on cinema or life itself? By engaging with each other, we can deepen our appreciation for this timeless piece of art. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into classic films. Together, let's celebrate the power of movies and the stories they